Well, that went pretty well. The deck performs pretty good. It has a lot of uh, powerful synergies and basically never runs out of gas. Essentially, there's so much value in Snapcaster Mage and Kolaghan's Command. You just basically recur everything. Tassiger draws you cards, Jace draws you cards, Serum Vision, Thought Scour draw you cards. Creeping Tar Pit adds a little bit of extra value as well. I was really missing not having any counters in the entire list. I mean, there's Glen Elendra, but we didn't really get a chance to see her shine. Having I think there's some value to having like a remand or like a negate or something along those lines, like a deprive or something, a mana leak even. Just having a way to counter something, because at least for my playstyle, I like to have a way to counter things, which might be a bit of a difference in playstyle. Um, it's important to sort of know how your deck plays. Like this one plays, you have to play a little bit more aggressively since you can't really lock up the late game against all the decks with counter spells, so you have to present a clock against a lot of decks. P and Kieran didn't really do anything, so not too sure if they're worth it. It's actually annoying having double red, honestly, in the main deck. That's just one more thing you need to be aware of is getting up to double red. So it's a powerful card, certainly, but possibly worth cutting for that reason alone. Liliana, we also didn't get to see in action, but seems fine as a one-of. It is double black though, so also worth a consideration for the same cutting for the same reasons. Jace was great, Snapcaster was great. So much removal, lots of removal, but feels like the deck is very weak against the combo decks like Living End or Storm. We actually beat Living End, but it felt like I got pretty lucky to do so, and Storm just felt miserable. Like we aren't even playing the same format since our Disruption suite is not good against them. So maybe like a Relic would be nice, even though it hurts so much of your deck. You still get to control when it goes off. A hard counter would be nice, like a mana leak or something. A hard counter, a mana leak, a hard-ish counter, something that can counter things rather than just instants would be nice. Seems like there's an overload of removal as it is, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if you want to be the creature decks, but I like to have a solid game against all of Modern. I want to not feel like I'm drawing dead against certain matchups, which you don't have to do, but it's what I like to do if possible, even with my control decks, and I think you can stretch this deck out a little bit more to be good against most of the field, rather than just very good against a lot of the field. Like it feels like Splinter Twin and other sort of mid-range decks you're gonna cut through like butter, but not be great against the combo decks. So yeah, definitely some room for improvement, I feel. But obviously a very powerful deck and very good, so definitely be trying it out in the future some more. So until then, I'm Shaun signing off. See you later.